Hello, this is Mark Smith with Family Tree Counseling Associates in Carmel, Indiana. And I'm going to do something a little bit different this morning with the video, have a little fun. Not known for my videos being a heck of a lot of fun. What I'm going to do is sort of change characters and not be myself. The title of the video is 10 Surefire Ways a Man Can Kill His Marriage. And through the years as a therapist, I listen to men. I have a men's group and I'm a man myself. I have friends and brothers and sort of know how men think. And these 10 ways are really unhealthy ways of thinking, but it's how men think. A lot of men think, and it's not going to represent a whole lot of emotional enlightenment or emotional intelligence, perhaps, but it's tongue-in-cheek. So please don't take a clip from later in this video when I'm saying a bunch of really stupid stuff on purpose to make a point, and then send it around on the internet, and then I'll get a bunch of complaints for saying so many stupid things. So tongue-in-cheek here. I'm going to try to develop or to express the voice of an immature, male denial, sarcasm, oblivious, arrogance, narcissism, naivety, and just an extreme lack of emotional intelligence. Many of the thoughts and opinions, I've really heard from guys in therapy. I do a men's group, and sometimes the fellas who've been in recovery for a long time, they'll just give brilliant feedback, and a new guy who is still in his addiction will say things that are just, feeding of a guy's acting out or his addiction. But okay, so to facilitate this different Mark, I'm gonna make some changes here in the my appearance. Please don't send out parts of this that'll get me in trouble, because I'm going to say some really stupid things. Okay, so I'm going to take the smart looking glasses off, and I'm just a guy. It's not Mark Smith the therapist. It's just I'm just a dude who's sitting around a room with other dudes talking about women and love and relationships. So, okay, fellas, if for whatever reason you're motivated not to save your marriage, here's 10 surefire ways of making that happen that have worked for me. Number one, this is really important. Leave your conflicts alone. Leave them unresolved. There's no upside in, digging up old stuff. Move on, move out of the past. Fighting, I don't know about you fellas, but fighting is no fun. And let's say you have a big old huge ugly blowout one day, just wake up the next day and pretend it never happened. Just wake up with a big smile on your face, give your wife a kiss. Every day is a new day, my friend. Buy your wife some flowers, try to act humble and nice for a couple days, and it's all good. You'll be off the couch probably in a couple days. It'll all blow over. But I tell you what, if you keep digging up those old conflicts, you're going to be miserable, dude. Let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, another important thing for a marriage you really don't care too much about is don't make too much time with your wife. You don't want to be that guy who's all joined at the hip. He can't go anywhere without his wife. He's got to ask his wife's permission. This is a guy whose balls are on his wife's mantelpiece. You don't want to be that guy. Couple that they go to a party and they're wearing matching T-shirts. So don't be that couple. She knows you love her. Tell her you'll notify her if it changes. But otherwise, man's got to have his freedom. You know, he's got to do what he's got to do when he's got to do it. And a woman needs to just roll with that, right? Am I right? Another way to get yourself in trouble, I call it flirting with disaster. So go ahead and place yourself in dangerous, compromising positions with attractive, hot, vulnerable women, because you're not going to do anything. I mean, you have self-discipline. You've never cheated on your wife in all these years, and there's just no way anything inappropriate can possibly happen. Flirting is fun, though. It's just good, clean fun, and it's innocent. And that hot chick, she really isn't interested in you at all anyway. And it's just a way to get your ego scratched up a little bit to where it feels good. Get your psychological tummy rubbed just a little bit. So do lots of that. And you'll wanna always schedule a separate vacation. You don't want to be off on trips all the time with your wife. Get something together with the fellas. Go to Vegas, or go up to the Boundary Waters and hunt and fish and drink. So now I understand that most of your buddies cheat on their wives and then they brag about it. But you're just there. You're just going to Vegas to gamble. You're not going there to cheat. So it seems like your wife, all she wants to do is go on vacation. She wants to go to the beach. She wants to sit there on the beach, drinking little drinks with umbrellas in it, and do that all day. I do that for like 20 minutes. I'm ready to go do something fun. So I'm going to Vegas with the guys. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to make a lot of money. And as they say, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So another thing I found real helpful in destroying relationships with a wife is, I call it engaging in text warfare. If your wife sends you a little nasty text, don't turn the other cheek and don't let her bully you. Whip that sucker out and start pounding away on the little keypad, or you be like the kids and get your thumbs going, and just you can fight all day. You fight for send a nasty text, get one back in 5 minutes, and do a little business, and then fire one back. And the thing is through the power of texting, the immediacy, and how it's easily misinterpreted, you can do a lot of damage, a lot of destructive things. You were able to spend half a day just hurling nasty grams back and forth. Then you're probably not going to be married too long after that. So number 6, probably it's okay to let your physical appearance go a little bit. That they have this phrase called "you outkicked your coverage," and that means you married a prettier woman than you had any business deserving. But you got her on lockdown now. Woman's not going anywhere. And if you happen to have a case of beer at home when you get home from work and put on a little tummy, little gut, that's to be expected. You're in your 40s now, your 50s. Sure, she was Miss Teen Indiana at one time, but I'm sure she's not going anywhere. I doubt if there's any guys hitting on her too much, even though she hasn't gained any weight, and she looks pretty good. So, fellas, here's another way to really really ruin your marriage, and that is be intrusively needy, have abandonment issues. If you'd really like to turn off your wife and actually completely repulse her, then let your abandonment issues just run wild by making irrational, jealous comments, accuse her of cheating on you, pout and whine for days when you don't get sex, and generally come across like a needy little 3-year-old who needs his mommy, and just tear up and, pardon my language, just come across like you're her needy little bitch. That'll that'll probably end your marriage very quickly. Another strategy, and a fun strategy at that, is bury yourself in debt. Marriage is hard enough, and when everything's under control and done wisely, it's not much of a challenge. So let's make marriage more challenging by getting that beautiful ski boat that you wanted. You don't want to get the used $75,000 boat. You want to get the $400,000 boat. And I got my motorcycle hat on here. You got to get yourself a new Harley too, fella. And a successful guy like you during the holidays, I'd be taking the family on a grand tour of Europe. Not just, don't go to Disneyland, go to Europe like a real man. All right. So it's always helpful too if you can indulge in multiple addictions at the same time. Life's hard. You work your butt off every day, 7 days a week, 10, 12, 14 hours a day. And so, a fella deserves a beer or two when he gets home. Or I know a guy who drinks dreamsicles, little orange milkshakes. He's not a very manly guy. So also, if your wife's not making herself available to meet your sexual needs on a daily basis or twice a day, it's okay to supplement your sexual diet with generous helpings of internet pornography. That's understandable. That's just a man's a man. Brother has needs. So do what you got to do. And you can't really help yourself when it comes to overeating, because your wife's a good cook, and she makes a nice meal every day. And then you travel and you go on business dinners and go to the best steakhouses in the world. Hey, do what you got to do. And then the most important thing that I can share with you is don't go to therapy. Don't go to marriage counseling. You kidding me? Right. We're going to go to marriage counseling. Not going to happen. You're supposed to pay $175 an hour for 50 minutes. You don't even get an hour. You get 50 minutes with this knucklehead. And all he's going to do, he's going to agree with your wife that you're a really bad asshole. That's you're going to pay $175 for 50 minutes to have him come along and say, "Yep, that's him." The one she picked off the internet here recently, this Mark Smith, supposed to be some kind of hotshot. Dude, he's divorced. How can he help us? He's already divorced himself. And he's sort of a fat guy too, by the way. So I ain't going. I've been there. I bought the t-shirt. The first overpriced, worthless therapist we went to, all she did was nod her head. Nod her head and ask what we thought. Well, hell, we didn't know. We came for some direction. All she nod her head. What do you think? I think the answers are in you. Then the last guy gave us a bunch of lame homework, like try to figure out your wife's love language and plan date night. Buh. So I told her, I told the therapist, and I told my wife I'd read a book. And I sort of meant it at the time, but I never did get around to reading that book. And I scanned a couple chapters. So besides, you know what? Relationships aren't brain surgery. It don't take a great counselor. In fact, I think I know more than any counselor I know of or read about or been to. I know more than they do about relationships. I mean, I'm a leader at work, own my own company. You think I don't know about relationships? So I'm definitely not going to pay some counselor to tell me, that I'm a bad guy. So fellas, there you have it. The collected wisdom of locker rooms and coaches and just fellas who are currently divorced. And if all the above marital infractions do not eradicate your marriage, then you just really need to buckle in for the long haul, because she ain't going anywhere. If you did all that and she's still with you, she ain't going anywhere. So you're going to be married the rest of your life, fella. So good luck, fellas. I got a feeling that's going to get me in trouble somehow. Mark Smith back here. I hope you enjoyed all the bad. Do the opposite, fellas. Don't do what that guy with the ball cap, what he said. Do the opposite, and it'll all be good. So listen, if you haven't joined our channel, Family Tree Counseling, on YouTube, do so. We're almost up to 1,900 subscribers, and our channel is just surging and just reaching people all over the world. It's been so much fun. Visit our website at familytreecounseling.com. And I have 6 books there, very good books. There's a book on abandonment issues that is, I think, the best book for day-to-day crazy dance abandonment issues, the best book in the world on that topic. There's a good book on shame. There's a good book on marital issues. And women, for your husbands, if you got one of those knuckleheads with the ball cap who thinks that way, there's an excellent book on male counterdependency. It's called A Punch in the Mouth from a Friend. Fella like that, psychologically, he needs him a punch in his mouth. And that's what I try to do in this book, is give him a little punch in the face. So also, at Family Tree, all of us are available to work via Skype. It's really changing the entire face of therapy. Therapy used to be a thing where you got in a car and you were stuck with the local talent. Now you can have a therapy session anywhere, and these phones are so big anymore. I'm actually making this video on my iPhone. The phones are so big, and everybody's got a tablet. You can have a great, very effective, very like they're right in the room with you therapy session with therapists all over the English-speaking world. So it's been a joy. Right now, probably half my caseload is Skype, and it's just been they're really tend to be highly motivated clients who are learning a lot, who've been to a lot of therapy and really are looking for some answers. So thank you so much for watching the video today, and God bless.